Hey guys, it's Miss Paraso here. Um, so normally I would have you do this activity in class, but because we are on a time crunch and also if you are absent or something, you can check this out. So for the rotations discovery, instead of just telling you the rules, I think it's easier if you can see how things change. So I'm going to use a transparency here and kind of show you different rotations and what it means to rotate. So the only kind of rotation that we are going to be dealing with are what is called a rotation about the origin. So I'm literally going to put my finger on the origin and I'm going to turn my shape. So we're going to be working in increments of 90 degrees because that's something we can visually see and line up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go through these steps. So I'm using the transparency. The shape has already been on there. And then you're going to rotate the transparency. So I'm going to do all the rotations. I ask that you record the new points. You record the new points. So pause the video and I'll be doing it along with you. So you can follow along with me on the back of this. But the main part is that once we have these coordinates here, I want you to go ahead and write down some observations. So what I'm going to do is essentially, I'm probably just going to do the 90 counterclockwise, like as far as acting it out, the 270 clockwise. I'm sorry, I'm going to do 90 counterclockwise. I'll go down to 270 counterclockwise and then 180 counterclockwise. And then after that, I will just show you the new images and you can record the points and make your observations to see if you can come up with a rule. All right, so that's the game plan, okay? So on this image here, these are the starting points. So we have W, U, and M. So we have 3, 4, 1, 3, and 3, 0, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and line it up exactly. So this is my pre-image. And then from there, 90 degrees, so counterclockwise. If you need to make a clock at the top of your paper, 3, 6, 9. Clockwise is going to the right, so that means going to the left. So counterclockwise is going to the left. So 90 degrees. How do you know if you've gone 90 degrees? You're going to use the X and the Y axis to tell you how far you've gone. So right here, you want to basically turn it until your X and Y axes line back up again. And I just got to shift it. Okay. So that is a 90-degree counterclockwise. So go ahead and record the U value, the W, and the new M. So M is right here. Alrighty? So that was a 90 degrees counterclockwise. And so for me, what I would do, if this was you in class, I'd be putting a point right there, a point right there, and a point right here. And because I did a transformation, that's going to be U prime, W prime, and M prime. Should be using a ruler. Okay? So that's the idea. Alrighty? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just do that for each one of those, and you can pause the video and write down the new coordinates. And you can record those on this side. Okay? All right, so then we have a 270 degrees clockwise. So again, if you need, okay, clockwise means I'm going to go to the right. So 270 is basically 3 90-degree turns. Okay, so, got to line it up originally. Just kidding. Okay. All right, so there's my original, and I'm going to go to the right. Basically 3 turns because each turn is 90 degrees. So 1 turn, 2 turns, and 3 turns. So hopefully you are making an observation about 90 degrees counterclockwise, 270 clockwise. So go ahead and line that up for you. Pause the video, write down those new coordinates for 270 clockwise. on the other side of your paper. All right, 90 degrees clockwise. All right, so clockwise, remember, is going to the right. So 90 degrees, so that's one turn. Okay, so one turn. You can see that one 90-degree rotation is going to put it in a new quadrant. So go ahead and record the new coordinates, U, W, M. So again, and we're going to go over here to 270 counterclockwise, so that means we're going to go to the left. So 1, 2, and 3. Just line that up again. All right, so U, W, M. U, W, M. Record those new points. Alrighty, then we have 180 degrees clockwise. So clockwise is going to the right. This is the way you would tell time. Time is passing, so that's 90. And here we go, lining that up. That was 180 degrees clockwise. Move my hand out of the way. Oops, sorry about that. So we have U, M, and W. U, M, and W. It's just since the letters are got all turned around, I should have used different letters for the images. But we have U, M, and W. Okay. And then we're going to take a look at 180 degrees counterclockwise. So now we're going to turn it to the left counterclockwise. We have one turn, 90. And another turn right there. All right, so go ahead and pause the video there and record. Make sure you record all your points in the correct places here. So 90 degrees counterclockwise, 270 clockwise. So the order that I did these in is the order for the points. Then I want you to make some observations, okay, about if I had to apply a rule to a coordinate, how could I predict where it's going to end up? What would it be, its new point? So use that to help you out to prepare for class tomorrow. See you tomorrow.